What's up, guys? Jesse Kotton from Pro Play Games here, and I just got first place at the Pittsburgh Regional this Sunday. So I'm going to show you guys my Pendulum deck that I played. I went 8-0. So first off is 3 Astrograph Sorceress. This is the best card in the deck. And this card should have been hit, and not just Joker and Iris. 3 Chronographs, and the affiliated Time Gazer, the worst Astrograph. I didn't play many Magicians in my deck. I feel like they're the worst cards in the Pendulum deck. They don't actually do that much to get your combo started, and even then, when you do get started, they're not amazing. So for the Magicians, they were very compact. I just played 1 Oath, 2 Black Fang, it's probably the best one late game, 2 Purple because it can break boards, but again, it's not amazing. And the only really good one is Harmonizing, so I'll play 3 of that one. And then the best cards in the Pendulum deck by far right now, besides Astrograph, is the Dark Worm Engine. This is really, really strong, especially with Dragon Shrine. It's just free cards, which is really important in this type of deck. And the fact that if you Dragon Shrine, it doesn't even use a normal summon is incredible too. My deck is built to have a lot of synergy around this card, so this card is insane. And then the 2 Gates to search with it. You definitely need to. It comes up a lot the way this deck is built. This card is activated multiple times. Its Scale Effect is really good too, which I use maybe 3 times. It's not super relevant, but yeah. 3 is a little excessive though. I don't know if I play 3. And then for the last Pendulum monsters, 3 Cerberus, 2 Mythical Beasts, Jackals. These were really strong. They let you extend past a lot of traps. Also, they bait out a lot of stuff like a Vortex. His effects actually won me a lot of games, just because it clears stuff and it gets really, really big. I got it up to 6,000 attack twice. And this guy is actually just really good at summon. Instead of fusing or linking or whatever into whatever monster, you can just summon it and it's good enough because it's like a Psalm Strike. Then for the hand traps, 2 Draw and Lockbirds. This wasn't very good. These were Ghost Ogres, and then I cut them last minute for draws, and Ghost Ogre would have been way better. This underperformed. The only thing in the deck I'd probably change. So yeah, no Draw and Lockbird. Then for the spells, I played more spells than average. I just wanted as many power spells as I could so that I could win going second, and my hands going first would be even that much better. So 3 Pot of Desires, 3 Pendulum Call. This is very surprising to a lot of people. It just guarantees you always have your scales. And because I'm playing so many duplicates of the power spells, and you can only use 1 a turn, this lets you clear your hand of them. And with Dark Worm, this card is obviously just the nuts. So yeah, this was really strong, and I'm happy I played them. I don't always keep 3 in after siding, but I was definitely happy that I played 3. And then 2 Dual Alliance, because it gets Pendulum Call, and then it gets one other card in the deck. And then 3 Dragon Shrines. It's not very common to play 3 of these, but I really like it. I think it's the best opening in the deck is to just go send Dark Worm, bring it back, and search. It gives you a +1, you're getting 2 cards, which is the Dragon Shrine, and you also don't even use a normal summon, so it's really easy to make Electrum, and then you're not wasting any advantage to do so. So that was definitely just one of my favorite cards. And then Foolish, because it's just a better Dragon Shrine. So yeah, I maxed out on copies of these. I think they're really good. And then I played the 1 Trap, because I'm playing the Dual Alliance with no other targets besides Pendulum Call. I felt like this would help me, where if I didn't want Pendulum Call, this was really good. And yeah, this was good. It wasn't broken, but it definitely came up. For the extra deck, 2 Electrums. I don't think you need 3. You can be completely fine with 2. Yes, you can use 2 on turn 1, but then even after that, you don't need more to keep playing. So it was fine. I don't regret playing 2, and the space can be used for other utility cards. Underclock Taker, using some combos, and obviously good for random spots and for the downwards arrow. Zephyr Metaltron. This is better than Decode Talker because it has 3 arrows pointing down towards you. Decode's effect is better. This guy's effect's not bad. Decode is definitely better. The issue with Decode is because it points up in the mirror match. That's really bad. You don't give your opponent any zones whatsoever. So cards like Skull Dread and Decode just have a really, really lot less value than other cards do. So yeah, I chose to play this over Decode. And then I played Borload. Not very standard choice, but this card wins a lot of games. One of my favorite plays going second is if you can drop an Electrum. You can usually get to an Absolute as well, and you do that. You go Electrum plus Absolute plus any other monster. You make a Borload, summon a Vortex, bounce a monster, and then steal one of their monsters, their Vortex, 3 times this weekend. I just stole their Vortex and dropped my own. So I put them down to 0 cards while having 2 Vortexes on the field, and obviously they can't deal with that. So yeah, those are the Link monsters. Exceeds, I played Tornado Dragon. I think it's like the best rank 4. Outscales, it outs so much. And it does it twice. It's really good. And then Dweller comes up against a lot of rogue decks. Dino, Gem Knights. Gem Knights are actually very scary, and they lost to them twice on the weekend. Way better than I thought they'd be. This card is really good against those type of decks, though. Dino as well. Like, they can't do their broken OTKs and stuff. Like, all they can really do is Sun Conductor, which isn't as scary as killing you. Then with other Exceeds, I played Absolute for the Vortex combo. And then Harbinger. I do play 2 of the fusions, so you can make 2 fusions and then overlay them for this. Also, your Cerberus is level 8, so if you use the Cerberus plus the fusion, you can do it. Also, Ignister, Omega. So yeah, you have enough 8s for it. Vortex. The 2 fusions I was saying, this card is really good. What people don't realize is if they book your monsters with the conductors, you can still fuse with it. So you can make this, then copy their conductor, and then book all their monsters and just swing over everything. So that's like really, really strong against dinos. That does a lot. Like, I've copied Busters, I've copied Mythical Beast Cerberus, I've copied Electrum, copied Omega, I've copied Ignister. Like, this card is definitely just one of the best cards right now in this deck because it's a toolbox in itself. This guy's really good. It blows up the entire field. Same with Ignister. They both have utility spots where you just want them to clear the field. So where you have to play both of these. And then Omega, because a lot of the time you get, if they game 2 and 3, they'll have a Lava Golem or an Evenly in their hand. This plays around it because you can just get it off the field and they can't do anything to it, and it still does its job of getting a card out of their hand. So game 2 and 3, I like to make this over a different negate just because they can't do anything about it. And then lastly, for the side deck, the third roll in Lockbird wasn't very good. 2 Lava Golems. This was really good for me. I only drew it twice, but both times it was good. Out of the times, the boards involve 2 negates, so if you can just summon this on one of on their negates, you don't have to worry about anything. Losing the normal summon hurts, but because you're playing 3 Dragon Shrine Foolish, 3 Chronograph, 3 Astrograph, 3 Cerberus, like you can still like sometimes make Electromite before Pendulum summoning. And even if you don't, it's not the end of the world. It's not like your strategy is reliant on it. 3 Ash Blossoms. This card is pretty good. Really good against Rogue, and it's actually better than Mirror Match than I thought it would be. 3 Twins for anything I expect Anispell to be in. Yeah. 3 Wavering Eyes to the Mirror Match. I didn't think it was main deck necessary. It's okay in and against my deck, even in the Mirror Match. Because of Pendulum Call, it doesn't ever hit for me or for them. So that was good for the Mirror Match, but also meant like this got diminishing value. It's still really good though. I'd still play 300%. It's still the strongest card of the Mirror Match. Main deck though, there's not enough Pendulums, so I think I'd keep it in the side deck for now. And this is probably like the best card of the Mirror Match going first. Barrier. Like you can't win if your opponent opens up a decent board with this card. My last round I opened up like Tornado, Omega, Electromite, set Barrier, and the game was just done. So yeah, that's the deck. Thank you guys for watching, and shoutouts to Pro Play Games and Ultra Pro.